what's up? My name is Ashi and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, which is a historical fiction set in Nazi Germany and narrated by Death. A very unique concept. Now, this book, I recently read it and it became one of my favorite books in just an instant. So let's just get into it. So the book follows the story of a young German girl whose name is Liesel, and the book opens up with showing a train ride of Liesel with her mother and her brother. So the unfortunate thing is basically that her brother dies in the train ride to her new foster family, and upon the burial of her brother, the one of the gravedigger, he has like a gravedigger guide, and it falls out of his pocket, and Liesel picks it up. So now, eventually, fast forward, she reaches the Huberman's family, and she meets up with her new mother and father. So, if you talk about the father, Hans Huberman, he is a very soft hearted man. As a job, he is a painter and he loves to play the accordion. Now, her mother, whereas she is a feisty woman who loves cussing and will hit you with a wooden spoon. So, Liesel actually develops, like when she comes to her new foster family's house, she keeps getting nightmares of her deceased brother, and of course she is very sad upon the loss of her loved one. So every night is like whenever she gets a nightmare and she's feeling devastated, Hans Huberman is there for her, and like that they form a really special bond. Now Hans Zimmerman, he finds out about the gravedigger's book, and he starts reading it to her and basically teaches her to read and write. And during this, Liesel develops a great love for books, and she realizes the power that words hold. In Liesel's spare time, you would find her playing soccer with the neighborhood kids or helping her mom with her laundry business. So basically, there is one customer of her mom, which is the mayor, and the mayor's wife, she has a big library, and she even allows Lisa to go there and sit and read, but due to an inner conflict with the Jews, it escalates quickly into a world war. It brings lots of things with itself, like poverty, hunger, and people cannot afford stuff that they could before. So the mayor eventually has to let go of this laundry thing, which powers the desire for Liesel to steal books. And she starts stealing books from the mayor and other sources, and that is how the thievery of Liesel begins. There's also the character of Rudy Steiner, who has a massive crush on Liesel, and he befriends her basically, and they play soccer together, and they do mischief together, like stealing fruits and eating together, talking together, and the bond they have is very cute. This book really shows death by death and how it is inevitable, and we cannot escape death, and death is always all around us, and it can knock on our doors anytime, and we cannot know. So this was a really powerful book, and the ending really tore me apart. It's like this is the first book in which I have cried so much. Like nearing the ending, bet I was bawling my eyes out. It was so emotional, and I really loved this book. It was one of the books that you finish and you're just staring at the wall for hours because you're like, what just happened, right? So A really beautiful book at that, and any one of you that reads books, I would recommend it. And definitely check this book out. That was all for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I love you all. Bye bye.